Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Nepal's Prime Minister Pushpa Kamal Dahal Prachanda held bilateral talks at Hyderabad House. The agenda in the talks included bolstering the ties between India and Nepal in the economy, energy, infrastructure, education, and people-to-people contacts. Meanwhile, they jointly unveiled the e-plaque of the Kurta-Bijalpura section of the railway and flagged off the Indian Railway cargo train from Bhatnaha in Bihar to Nepal Custom Yard. India has surpassed expectations when it comes to GDP growth. Defying forecasts, the country has recorded a growth of 6.1% in the fourth quarter of the fiscal year 2022-23. This led to a yearly growth rate of 7.2%, solidifying India's position as Asia's third largest economy. The third India-Vietnam Maritime Security Dialogue was held in the national capital. In the meeting, both countries planned to strengthen their existing ties in marine scientific research, humanitarian assistance, and disaster relief, maritime connectivity, and maritime security, including Navy and Coast Guard cooperation, maritime law enforcement, and capacity building. The US House of Representatives has passed the bill to raise the debt ceiling just 5 days before the deadline set by the Treasury Department. The agreement was negotiated between President Joe Biden and House Speaker Kevin McCarthy, putting Congress on track to approve additional borrowings just days before the government is expected to run out of money. The agreement suspends the debt ceiling without limit until 1st January 2025. Foreign ministers from the BRICS countries, which include Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa, gathered in Cape Town for a 2-day meet to address various issues, including local currency trading and a peace plan for the ongoing conflict between Russia and Ukraine. Meanwhile, Indian External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar held a meeting with his South African counterpart Naledi Pandor and reviewed the progress of their strategic partnership. Jaishankar also held a meeting with his Russian counterpart Sergei Lavrov on the sidelines of the BRICS gathering. Sudan's army has suspended talks over a truce and humanitarian access, which has raised concerns about escalating conflict. The discussions with rival paramilitary forces in Jeddah to protect civilians began in early May, but ceasefires were repeatedly violated. The ongoing war has displaced 1.4 million people, with over 350,000 seeking refuge in neighboring countries. Reportedly, 60 children trapped in an orphanage in Sudan's capital lost their lives amidst the relentless fighting over the past 6 weeks. Union Home Minister Amit Shah announced a probe panel under a retired judge that will look into Manipur violence. 6 cases pertaining to the violence will be investigated by the CBI. Shah warned against any further violence and said that strict action will be taken against any miscreant who causes it, and asked everyone to surrender arms. Manipur Governor Anusuya Uki will head a peace committee with members of the civilian society to stop the violence. The Border Security Force neutralized a Pakistani intruder near the India-Pakistan border in Jammu and Kashmir's Samba area. The intruder was shot as he kept advancing towards the Indian border despite warnings given to him by the Indian personnel. Meanwhile, in a separate incident, J&K police arrested 2 terrorists associated with the banned outfit Lashkar-e-Toiba along with arms and ammunition in Baramulla. Uttar Pradesh Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath laid the foundation stone of the State Disaster Management Authority development building in Lucknow. While addressing the event, Adityanath emphasized the challenges posed by UP's vast geographical area. He also highlighted the government's efforts in mitigating the floods in the state. Delhi experienced its coolest May in 36 years, with excess rainfall bringing down the average maximum temperature to 36.8 degrees Celsius. The Indian Meteorological Department reported that only 9 days saw maximum temperatures in Delhi exceed 40 degrees, with 2 days of heat wave conditions in specific areas. Spanish football club Real Madrid has been given the honor of the most valuable football club second time in a row, according to Forbes. Notably, it is ahead of the English club Manchester United. According to the official website of Real Madrid, this prestigious publication states in its report that our club achieved a 19% increase in value compared to last year. Amazon is set to revolutionize its warehousing operations by developing AI technology across a dozen of its largest warehouses. The use of artificial intelligence will screen orders for damage before they are shipped to customers, reducing the occurrence of damaged goods and speeding up the picking and packing processes.